Hi, Dr. Annika Sorensen here from the blog Ask Dr. Annika, where we help stressed out business leaders to have an easier and less stressed work life. Today is January 15th, and this is the time of the year when everyone have had their, or not everyone, but many people have had their New Year's promises, and this is what I'm going to do, and this is how life is going to be this year, and I am starting to exercise, and I'm starting to whatever. And by this time, the 15th of January, so many people have already fallen out of that new routine, because it's very hard to start new routines, and especially if you promise too much. And it's very easy to promise too much because you really do want to make changes. You just don't know how, because it's the life that you have is, you know it, and you go into the routines, and that's how it is easy to live, you think. And of course it is mostly. And today I want to present to you a new thought that I have been working with, about making a routine that you can stick to, and that will help you tremendously in the long run, but it will take some time and you have to be consistent. And I am going to talk about a morning routine. All my mentors and all their mentors, from what I understand, they talk about morning routines, and that's what you need to have to be a successful person. And I do agree so far. And then they talk about what is this morning routine, and most of them say they talk about 1 hour or maybe 2 hours, and it's about reading books to inspire you, it's about writing for yourself, it's about exercising, and it's about also about writing about what you're going to do during the day, and that. And if you have a morning routine that takes 1 hour, it is very, very hard to implement if you are a hard-working boss in a company, or in your own company, or you're employed, or you are an executive and you have the responsibility for the whole thing. It might be very hard to set aside a full hour in the morning, because there's so much to do. And I have been thinking about how can one change that, so it will to get a good morning routine that will help you, but that doesn't take an hour. So what I want to suggest today is a short version of the successful people's morning routines, and I've tried it out for some time now, and I find it easy to implement, and it's really keeping me going in the good way that I want it to do. It does. You do have to put in something, and that is you have to get out of bed 15 minutes before you usually do. You have to set your alarm 15 minutes earlier. And I am sure that is doable for just about anybody. And in the long run, maybe you have to go to bed 15 minutes earlier in the evenings, because you do need to have your full sleep. I totally agree on that. Anyway, what I want you to use those 15 minutes for is to, when you wake up, you sit up on your bed, or if you do have your better half sleeping in the same room, then maybe you should go out to not disturb that person. Or anyway, sit on your bed or on a chair somewhere else in the house or in your apartment, and you stretch. You start with a few minutes of stretching like this, put your arms over your head and yeah, roll your shoulders, whatever, turn around, so and stretch your legs too. I can't show that in here, and then do that for about 2, 3, 4 minutes until you feel that you have opened up your body a bit. And then you can either close your eyes, but you don't have to. I want you to concentrate on the day you have ahead. Is there an important meeting? Is there something else important that you are going to do? Or is it just ordinary things, nothing special? Doesn't matter. Because what I want you to do is to think about what you are doing in a good way, saying that I am doing, I am, not I am going to. You talk in a present time like you are doing it. I am having this meeting. It's real. We're having a nice conversation. We talk about the positive things that I want to happen from that meeting, and I can see we have a good result from the meeting and we are friends afterwards, or whatever. I can't predict every situation, but whatever you're doing, think about it in present time and in a positive way and with a good outcome. And also, if there is something special you need to do that day that is hard, you say, I'm doing it with ease, it's going to be very good. And then after those few minutes, you say to yourself, today is a good day. And that's it. That maybe takes 10 of those 15 minutes. The rest of the 15 minutes I want you to have as kind of a spare time, so that moving around takes a few seconds, and just getting out of bed takes a few seconds, and then you can use it to have your breakfast just a tiny bit slower, or not running for the bus, or for getting out to the car, not rushing that much, to kind of slow down your whole world. And then when you get to the job, to your workplace, you will be in a good mood, because you have set a good mood inside your brain. And this, what you think, works in here. And it's scientifically known that if you think in a positive way, things are going to be more positive. Doesn't say that it has to be the perfect outcome every time, because that's not how it works. But the more positive and good thoughts and good expectations you have, the better it will be generally. And this is my tip for today. You just take those extra 15 minutes and practice every day, every day, every day. You can do it in the weekends too, and then you talk about what you're going to do in the weekend. And if you like this and you think this is good, then feel free to share this video with someone you think needs it. And if you need help with it, just reach out on the link below and we'll have a chat and see what I can do for you. And happy good morning routines to you. Thank you for today.